Well, we are at West Ranch Outfitters up here in South Dakota. Tomorrow, opening day of rifle season. Just gonna check my rifle, make sure everything is sighted in since we did a bunch of traveling. I've got a 6.5 Creedmoor and this Long Range Hunter. The AccuFit stock, got it set where it fits me perfect. Love this setup. This is what my favorite gun for some long range shooting. And out here, I've got a special buck tag so I can hunt mule deer or whitetail. And you know, we always try to find a good mule deer and we might take a long shot. So I've got the right gun for that. Sight this thing in, make sure I'm good to go. Tomorrow it all starts right here in South Dakota. We're gonna have some fun. Dead center, that's what I'm talking about. Tomorrow it all starts. We're just gonna pull up here and do a little glassing and see what kind of deer we got out in the fields. This is one of my favorite bottoms to hunt in. Tons of deer here normally. We're just gonna do a little scouting for tomorrow.
He looks pretty beefy.
Yeah, this deer over here to the right's bigger. This one over here is mature, but again, I still don't think he's our deer. He's only about 130. I'm looking for one of those, there's a shooter bucks. Those two bucks over there are definitely mature bucks, but I've seen two good shooters so far, and we haven't even looked where I wanted to look yet. They're all up by the county road here in these hay fields, early, like good light. I mean, you could just come out here and sit on one of these hay bales and just wait. Get out and give it a look, see what we see. I can see a ton of deer in the field already, so.
South Dakota is wide open country, so we have to change our strategy from how we normally hunt in the Midwest and Texas. Most of the time, in the afternoons, we're whitetail hunting. We can slip into those fields and set up and the deer don't know we're there. We spent the mornings glassing for mule deer. Typically those mule deer are coming off the flats or the hay fields and they're going into the breaks to bed. If we find a good one, we'll watch them till they bed and we'll try to put a stalk on them.
We spotted some muleys this morning. We couldn't decide whitetail or mule deer, so we decided to come mule deer hunting. Well, of course, we get here and it's gonna rain on us. Yeah, there's deer scattered across the landscape here, but we haven't found anything big to go after yet. I shot a big mule deer buck here 2 years ago. This is the biggest mule deer I've ever shot here in South Dakota, so kind of looking for a repeat of that this morning, but it's not happening yet. Now, this is where we were glassing last night. All those deer were all up on this flat, so we're gonna try to sneak down in here. We know for a fact we're gonna jump some deer. There's absolutely no way around that. But with this wind blowing like it is, I'm hoping we can get in there without a whole lot seeing us or hearing us. So it's a little windy, but I think this might actually help us get in here without blowing too many deer out. We just ran a million deer out of this bottom. We're early, so I hope they come back, but there was a lot of deer bedded around this stand. We just sprayed out a little bit of Evercalm. We got our winds blowing northwest back this way. Just kind of soaked all these limbs right here that are downwind of us. That way if anything gets down there, like that buck came in before we were set up and he got our wind when he got downwind. I'll sit down and get quiet and get ready, because if they move tonight from what we saw last night, we're gonna see a lot of deer right here. Hey, buck coming right here. He's chasing that doe. Here he comes. Pretty heavy horn. Just kind of short timed. Here he comes, he's gonna walk right up to us. 9 point. He's gonna get our wind. He's mature. Could have zipped his butt with a bow. He's got our wind now. 4-year-old, looks like. That's the same deer we saw walking in. He's not a shooter. He's like a year too young, but he's gonna be a nice deer. That's when you know they're rutted up, when they do something stupid like that. He's gonna come back and check it again. He's like, I know something's there, but there's girls over there. I gotta go anyway. I'm gonna do it. Oh my God, I can smell that guy who wants to kill me. I think we'll see a lot of deer. Our head's gonna have to be on a swivel. It's gonna be on. I'm not even gonna put the rifle down. I'm staying ready. Damn does aren't very receptive though. Gosh. Dude's gonna lose 30 pounds chasing her. Oh no, there's 2 rack bucks right here. Where'd they come from? 75 yards right here, 8 points. Man, there's a lot of bucks for the next couple of years in here.
The rut is on and the deer are moving. Anything can happen, and it's a matter of time before a mature buck makes a big mistake. The sheer number of deer we're seeing is absolutely amazing. We've been managing these ranches for a number of years, and our system is working because there are deer everywhere, and it's not hard to put your eyes on a big buck.
Seriously, dude, there's deer everywhere. This is crazy. It's seriously hard to know which way to even look. There's so many deer around us right now. Hey, there's a buck coming across the river over there. He's gonna pop up in a second. He's gonna pop up. That's a big deer. That might be our buck. That's him. That's our guy. He just stepped back down the river though. Dang it. I think that might have been him. It was a big deer. He might circle around. It's a little cold this morning. We're just straight east of where we sat last night. This is the same bottom we were looking at, and we saw that one real nice buck. He was on this side. He came up right there. But for a morning sit, the wind is better over here. So, and actually, we got really nice visibility at this bottom from here. So I like this setup. I think it's going to take him a while to come back up in here because the deer are out in the field still. We can still see a lot of deer in the alfalfa this way. It's probably going to be a while before they get back up in here. Man, there's just deer all the way around us. It's crazy. Everywhere I turn around and look, there's another deer. There's doe in the water over there. Look, the doe swimming across the water. Why would you get in the water like that? Ooh. It makes me go just thinking about it. Hey, there's deer right here behind us. Nice buck. There's a buck following that doe. That's that buck from last night, I think, that real wide deer. Yep, that's definitely him. That's that deer from last night. There's a deer behind him with a drop tine. Smaller buck he's got a little drop tine. They're walking right toward us. They're gonna walk right up here. They're coming right to us. I'm just gonna let them keep coming. Are you good?
Yeah.
He's gonna go back left. He's got to stop. He's got to stop. I think I got it. Oh, heck yeah, we got it. Oh, that's a nice buck. That's the same one we saw last night. Isn't that, dude? Woo! That's a good deer. Nothing wrong with that buck at all. We called it right. We saw him sitting over there. Last night he walked right through this opening and we said he'll probably be out in these fields. Hopefully we'll get a crack at him. Beautiful morning, frosty morning. And he walks right up here. I had to turn around. I just used the back of the stand as a rest. Got down on my knee right here on this platform and shot him. I think I made a good shot because he didn't run very far. 6'5" Creedmoor, long range hunter. He's standing right back there and I got blood, so I don't think he ran far. I'm pretty sure he went down right here. This big cottonwood was blocking me though. I couldn't see him go down. Blood here, blood there, and there. Very lazy in the tall stuff. I walked right up here, didn't even see him. Man, that is a beautiful buck. South Dakota buck on the ground. Hunting up here with Western Ranch Outfitters. We love doing it. I had a special buck tag and got a beautiful whitetail up here. This is a great representation of the type of deer that we can kill up here. If you want a great whitetail hunt or a mule deer hunt in South Dakota, give us a call. We'd love to have you. This is the buck we saw last night. I mean, just a good deer. But I know it's him because of that two he's got right there, split. That's just an awesome deer. So 10 points, and then he's got that brow tine that curls back. Nice wide frame. Big mature buck, that's what we wanted to do. I mean, the rut activity the last couple days has just been absolutely phenomenal. Some of the best rut activity I've ever seen, not just here, anywhere. I mean, the deer are running wide open. This rifle season fell right in the middle of the rut. I'm tagged out in South Dakota. Not bad.
I love hunting South Dakota. I bow hunt here every year and rifle hunt as often as I can get the tag. We have some great deer and it's a unique location to hunt. Hey, if you'd like to hunt in South Dakota, give Western Ranch Outfitters a call. Uncle Randy and I would love to take you on one of our ranches and put you on one of these great whitetails or giant mule deer.